Hello, I'm Jan Mulvey and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. I'm Chris Pajak and I'm here with another Reds news update. The big one today in Liverpool, the back page of the Liverpool Echo is "I'll give my all," and this header proves it. This is Glen Johnson talking about his contract situation at the moment. So the first paragraph reads, "Glen Johnson insists he will continue to give everything for Liverpool, despite feeling he's not wanted at Anfield beyond this season." Now, if you read a little bit more in depth in James Pearce's article inside, Glen Johnson goes on basically on record to say that he hasn't been offered a contract. So the rumours of him being offered a half wage compared to what the £120,000 that he's on now. The rumours where he's been offered half of that, £60,000 a week, to continue with Liverpool. He goes on to say that he hasn't been offered anything. There was tentative talks back in the summer apparently, but nothing, and I quote, that he could sign or reject, end quote. Now, the pessimists out there, me included, will say that, you know, Johnson's goal at the weekend, is that him proving that he's given his all to Liverpool, or is he fighting for a new contract, or perhaps a move to another club? Because obviously he could sign a pre-contract with a club in January. Now, if we are looking to tie up Glen Johnson out, we're not. It's a bit strange that we've left it so late, but we might be calling his bluff. If he does sign a pre-contract, and the rumours are an Italian club, he could add, 30 years onto his career. He's only 30 now, possibly 30 years onto his career if he moves to Italy now. But I think, as I sort of alluded to before, I disagree with this. I give my all, and this header proves it. Look, what's happened, what was going on the last 18 months? You've scored a goal for the first time in 2 years. This is Glen Johnson. This is a guy who used to score a few goals a season for us. You know, he used to cut in and score some decent goals, and that's gone. And I don't think one header can prove that you want to play for a football club. Yes, you showed massive amounts of desire. You won us the 3 points, and it was brilliant. And he won us the 3 points. Of course he did, but that doesn't prove anything to me. And doing it now, with a month to go before you can sign pre-contracts for the club, call me a pessimist all you want, but that to me stinks. It stinks because where have you been the last 18 months, Glen Johnson? Why haven't you been fighting for that shirt the entire time? There are times when your head's dropped, and that's not what I want to see from Liverpool. The base level for a Liverpool player is run your arse off for the side. Make sure that you're fully committed and fully arsed going into each and every game, whether it's Premier League, Carling Cup, or Capital One Cup, or Champions League. You know, it's a thing. That's what the base level should be for Liverpool players. Javier Manquillo's coming on a 2-year-long loan deal, and arguably has been one of our best signings so far. You know, most of the time Manquillo's been playing right back. Glen Johnson's been shifted over to left back at times this season because of the form of Javier Manquillo, and I would assume that's because he can be trusted and he cares a little bit more at the moment. Obviously, Manquillo's coming into a new club, and there's no he's not being lethargic with it. He wants to fight for his place. He knows he's got to fight for his place because he's not got this massive experience to draw upon like Glen Johnson has. But look, I want to know your thoughts on this, because it is quite an interesting one, because, rightfully so, I feel that Glen Johnson's been battered for 18 months because of his form. Where do you stand on this? Would you, let me know in the comments section below, would you offer Glen Johnson a contract? If, for example, he agreed to sign a contract that was half of his current salary, would you take him on that? Because to me, £60,000 a week for what could be potentially a backup player, it seems a little bit too high for me. We want to be making sure that this club's stable over the next few years, and signing a 30-year-old up onto a £60,000 a week contract who's not performed for the last 18 months doesn't seem the way to do it to me. But look, if you've got any thoughts on it, and what would you pay Glen Johnson? What would you pay to get rid of Glen Johnson? Let me know in the comments section below. Also, obviously, we'll be doing a live show tomorrow evening. That's Tuesday evening, pre-Leicester. It's on BT Sport. We'll be here 45 minutes before kickoff. I believe that's 7 p.m. UK time. We'll be going live, hopefully, at 7 p.m. on the dot, and we will not, and I promise you, we will not run over, so you miss the first 2 minutes of the game tomorrow night. Also, there'll be a big reveal on this season's Christmas jumper as well. Hopefully, if we get the merchandise in time, and it is a doozy. It really is. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, because it makes it us look good to YouTube, which we like and we thank you for very much. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. That way you'll know about these live events before anybody else, and you'll also know about the videos that we put up. And it's just cool, and again, it just makes us look good, and we want to be able to talk to our subscribers, and we can do that through Google Plus, you see. So it's one reason. Once we put a video out there, we'll put a little note on there as well. We'll tell you when we're in the comments section, so you can come and have a bit of banter and a bit of debate with us as well. So please do subscribe to the YouTube channel, and don't forget, if you want to, subscribe to www.theredmentv.com. It's £2 a month. We do 3 exclusive shows a week, ranging from 45 minutes to an hour long, fully in depth. One final word, looking back at the show, looking back at the match, previously, which has been a bit of a show recently, considering all we've done is talk about losses. This week's one will be a much happier place, And as Paul likes to say, if we have lost, it's a digital cuddle. That's what we're here for. Do you know what I mean? And then we do a Reds News Roundup where we review all of the news with the full panel of guests each week, and then a Friday football show as well, where we look a little bit wider at the Premier League. It really is good value for month. It's only £5 a month cheaper than LFC TV or whatever they're calling that, HD now. Obviously that's £7 a month, 24 hours a day. Well, look, you can access us 24 hours a day as well. Anyway, I'm Chris Pajak for the Redmen TV, signing off.
It's great to see we've got Phil Coutinho with us as well. Played very well today, mate. Who's the stand-up man for Liverpool?
I